Video.
Welcome back to Climate Pledge Arena.
19 points with the basketball.
We're under 5 minutes to go.
Wheeler looks into Malunga. Goes up with the left hand. Short rebounded by Haley Jones. At that 3:28 mark in the third, that's when Nneka Ogwumike got tangled up with Geisel Suda. And we thought maybe that would spark Seattle. Well, Dallas has actually outscored Seattle 19 to 14 cents. They've extended their lead out to 19. AC, that one's off. Maybe Seattle's just getting all their three-point misses out today because they are now 3 of 19.
Giroux has been grabbing at that nose, and she got a couple of pops. Fighting for position down low. That will go against Lee, and she'll head over for a breather.
You mentioned somebody from the bench having to step up. Well, Mitchell, Brown, and Cook, the three players getting more minutes at the guard spot without Diggins. 3 of 14 on this game. Malonga staying long. She can't get it to go. Seattle shooting about 30% from the field today.
He does not want. All I want to hear is say,
It's going to be Mackenzie Holmes time for Seattle. Well, taking care of business is something this team has struggled with this year. They did not struggle last year. They won the games they were supposed to win against the sub-500 teams. They struggled against the better teams last year, but it's been the flip-flop this year. Seattle's now going to go to 6-5 against sub-500 teams. They're 10-5 against teams above 500. Bounce pass to Ogwumike. Fades and hits. 89-58. Excuse me, 79-58. Don't want to make it any worse than it already is.
It's felt like that.
Yes, it has in the second half.
ooh.
And it all started with a 17 in a row. No good. Beckers to Jones. She's had a solid night. Goes in at Don Malonga, and she gets it to go. Haley Jones. It's really helped. 8 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists.
Yeah, Haley Jones, perseverance from the former Stanford Cardinal. She's been cut. And she's a 6th overall pick in the WNBA in 2003,
if I have to.
by Atlanta this year as they changed around their
And
roster.
before,
West Coast kid out of Santa Cruz. Nice to see her sign the rest of the season contract with the Dallas Wings. She made an impact today for sure.
Holmes to screen. Zaya. And the turnover.
was at the age of 25, I used to.
Travel, but it's not called. 3 ball in the way, no good. Seattle gets it anyway.
And she's not a kid or child anymore.
I was just hoping that she, kind of landed awkward.
Right, that's true.
I was hoping that she didn't hurt anything.
Whistle and foul. So Seattle won the first 2 against Dallas, 79-71 in Dallas, 83-77 in Seattle, but needed an 18-2 fourth quarter run to come back
I heard
and win that. So
happening
Dallas has really
here.
dominated a vast
You want
majority
to come?
of the 80 minutes played here in Seattle, but the Storm and Dallas are going to end up with a season split here in this building.
Well, a sellout crowd here in Climate Pledge Arena to see Paige Beckers, one of 4 rookies on this Dallas Wings team. She did not play the first time these 2 teams met in a Seattle victory, but even with Sky Diggins in the lineup, the games were close, both single-digit victories for Seattle, but without Sky, just a totally different game. Seattle in the first half was able to bust the lead out to 10 points 3 separate times, but in the second half, it has been all Dallas. Seattle just has not been able to find their touch from the 3-point line.
Well, that's the huge difference. In the first win against Dallas, they had 10 made threes. This game, they've got 3. They've been outscored 30-9 at the three-point line. Cook flings it, and there it goes. Zia Cook knocks down the three. Their second field goal of the game.
Dallas going 5-out offense, lot of space, nobody in the lane.
Berger nearly gets ripped, ball loose on the floor, and does turn it over.
It's for teammate.
AC with it. Cook hit the last three. Tries to leave it for Dom Malonga, who is not looking for the basketball.
Skylar Diggins, so valuable.
It looks
for
like
this team.
Seattle Storm will eventually going to lose this game, I've heard.
9.5 points without.
Wow.
Minus 19, the full net
From
rating
yesterday,
points,
I've heard.
8 points difference for Skylar Diggins. That is the #1 most, it's the largest differential in the whole WNBA. You can tell today how valuable she is.
And the shot is good, and we are at a hold on! Whoa! Wow!
Right there, by the way. It doesn't matter. You have to know who's lurking.
And we're under a minute to go in the fourth quarter. For Seattle Storm, like, yes, for Seattle Storm, blocked. But for Seattle Storm, it's not going to be enough for them to catch up, unfortunately.
41 seconds
And we are on the final few seconds left to go. Not enough time left.
Against Golden State. They scored 57 against Golden State.
You're missing your leading playmaker
Yep.
and 17 points per game. That's a lot of production.
Malonga with it.
And no.
Kenzie tries to keep it alive.
And shot clock turned off. He does not matter at all. And that is going to take our win. And our final score will be is 87-63. We won this game by 24 points. And we won this game from yesterday, and we won the game. Yes, and our final score is 87-63. Go Dallas Wings on the win.
In the late stages of the first half,
And for Seattle Storm, it's not
only
enough for them to catch up, but they only like trailing by 24 points. It's just not enough for them.
87-63, and yes, a lot of it Skylar Diggins, no question about it. But they showed defense, they showed heart, they showed spunk in that first half, and it just did not carry over.
Well, I think for Seattle, you look at the box score, and it's pretty simple. There's a couple of categories they got dominated in. The three-point line, as we've mentioned, the bench points. It's just you can't be dominated in bench points. 23-9 advantage Dallas, and you know it's just that's a problem for Seattle. They've got to be able to give their starters rest, and when the bench is called upon, they've got to have a bigger impact.
Points in the paint. First half, Seattle led 26-12. Second half, they got outscored 28-8 in the paint by the Dallas Wings.
The rebounding, complete domination, 48-34 Dallas.
Wow, that's going to do it for us.
That's going to do it from Seattle, Washington, live from the Climate Pledge Arena. And we will see you all next time. I want to say so long and good night from Seattle Storm. We'll see you all next time. Have a great night, everybody.